Hello everybody, welcome back to another stream on Nikke. I'm really late, but yeah. Today I'm just gonna finish up Lycoris Recoil Collab. We went through part 2 halfway last time, so today we're just gonna go through part 2 and the epic lock. And then yeah, I'm also probably gonna have to announce that I'm probably gonna be taking an extended hiatus from streaming. Pretty much. So yeah, I don't know when I'll come back after this. So Nikke and all other series will actually be taking a left field break. If not, I'll see what I can do about recording a little bit of Eternights to finish up that at least. I might not stream Eternights. I might actually upload the remaining stuff I've been doing on Eternights at least in before my computer destroys itself. There's a lot of stuff that I want to tackle right now and I can't really do it, so that's why I have to do a hiatus to get everything in order. So yeah, in before this is like the last ever video I'm posting or stream I'm doing, which I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be the case. I do enjoy Nikke, I do enjoy sharing my thoughts about games, I do enjoy, you know, playing games, especially Trails, right? So all these things, it's just that I'm pushing it back, not saying I'm never gonna do it, it's just, yeah, life, am I right? Anyway, without further ado, I think that's all for my short intermission. Also, Happy Lunar New Year. I think today is the 12th or 13th, so it should be ending soon. So yeah, for everyone who's celebrating it, you know, have a good Chinese New Year, essentially. Anyway, yeah, we are a little bit behind time, so I'm actually going to rush into Lycoris Recoil Hard Mode Part 2, 5th scene, I think? Not sure. I've been doing my own like grinding in the game, to be fair, so yeah. Yeah, you can see the 12th is not done yet, so. Did I stop at A or do I? This was where I was. Let me see. Actually, I need to check whether this was the one. Okay, no. This is probably where I stopped at the same time. Takina's group at around the same time. It's too quiet. The moment you think that is usually when things are most dangerous. Watch out! Ugh! Sugar, you okay? I'm fine, the bullet just grazed my arm. Catch the suspect first, I'm counting on both of you. Understood. Run! Takina and Milk chase after a figure moving swiftly through the crowd. Judging by their size, they are definitely a kid. Which means we can outrun them. Stop, we just want to talk. Just as Milk reaches out to grab the fleeing suspect, wham! The suspect abruptly stops, causing Milk to go tumbling to the ground. Ugh! The suspect immediately bolts towards Takina. Takina calmly rolls away and takes cover. After a moment though, she realizes it was a feint. The suspect had run away. Milk, are you alright? Yeah. The suspect? Gone. Shh, every time. Definitely a kid though. No way an adult's that limbo. What's this? Ain't a phone. Looks like some super thin device. The suspect must have dropped it while escaping. Let's take it with us, it could be an important lead. Right. Are you hurt at all? Oh, the temper just now? I'm a bit sore, but otherwise fine. I'm a Nikke after all. I see. I'm glad to hear that, then. You're worried about me? Thanks, kiddo. Kiddo? Kumi, can you take a look at this? Huh? What's this? The suspect dropped it. But no matter what I press, nothing happens. I don't know how to turn it on or how it's supposed to work. We don't know. I think it's just saying we don't know either. First time we have seen something like that. You didn't just mash random buttons on it, did you? Of course I did. Had to see whether it turned on or not. Hold on a sec. Children, it's time for dinner. Woohoo! Whoa, it's already that late? Should we call it a day? Good idea. Hungry. Oh, thank you so much for visiting us today. Next time, I really appreciate it if you reached out beforehand. About half the children were away today, and I just feel terrible for not being able to give you a more proper reception. Oh no, I'm sorry. I just really wanted to see this place for myself. Well, thanks to you, the children had a wonderful time. I look forward to seeing you again. Also, Commander. Yes? I answered quite a few of your questions today, so next time I'd like you to answer some of mine. Sounds good? Jennifer gives me a deep knowing smile. I answer with a small nod. Nah, the Commander is not that dumb, right? Unless we are able to take down like Jennifer here. I don't know, man. After taking one more walk around the center, we return to the cafe. Together with Milk's team, we each share what we found. Then try to piece the situation together. We lost a suspect, but yeah, it was a kid again. Maybe a little over 10? We found Jane at the center along with Rain, the twin brother she mentioned. They were locked underground. Then one thing's certain. That place is an assassin training facility for kids, disguised as the ARC Child Protection Center. I figured as much, but having it confirmed is still unsettling. Don't beat yourself up, Freema. There's no way you could have known that she was hiding it in plain sight, right? Yeah, but we still don't have solid evidence. Jennifer, by which means we need proof that she's raising children as assassins. I finished hacking the device the suspect dropped. Ooh, that was fast. Way to go, Kurumi. And what do you find inside? Its only function is to display names, that's it. Names? So just in case I ran a search on one of the names. It matches a lawyer turned politician who's been getting a lot of attention lately for proposing a bill to raise taxes on sovereigns. And tomorrow there's politicians holding a large support rally at a park in the Ark. The jobs we have been getting lately involve people from the legal world. That ties into this. Oh, it's starting to come together. Sounds like we gotta make it to the rally. This time we'll find a real lead. The next day. Justice for us! Tax the sovereigns! Protect the lives of the people! Oh, that's a huge crowd. A lot more people than I expected. Make way, will ya? This is an official rally. Cops and news crews are everywhere. Why choose this of all places for an assassination attempt? Yeah, the risk seems way too high. But what's your thought process, Freema? You clearly got an idea. What purpose? Assassination. Purpose. Weird. She has a point. If assassination were the goal, it'd make much more sense to do it somewhere quiet. This place is packed with thousands of supporters. Shooting someone here wouldn't be assassination, it'd be suicide. Sniper spotted. With that, Freema suddenly bolts off. What? Wait for me. I'll come too. Think we should go to, partner? No, let's hold this position just in case. Civilian safety comes first. I figured you'd say that. Okay, we'll let those three handle that side then. We'll do our part over here. There might be someone else lurking nearby. Rima, Chisato and Takina head for the rooftop of the building they are in, guided by Kurumi's drone. The door's locked. Danger. Move aside. Huh! Wow. She just smashed that door open with her bare hands. Let's head out to the roof. I mean, it's a Nikke after all, right? I mean, the point of collabs is to just to show that the Nikke strength is different from 007 special agents, right? At this point. Rain's testimony. Okay, let me make sure it's here. Standing on the rooftop was a familiar face. Ray. I take it that's Jane's twin brother? Yeah. Rain, what are you doing up here? What's it to you? It's dangerous being out on the roof of such a tall building. I was just watching the people at the rally. I like people watching. Then what's that gun next to you? What were you gonna do? That? It was already there when I got here. It's probably just a decoration, right? He's not making this easy. He was trained not to talk. How do we get him to open up? Yuma watches them silently from behind. But our schedules never match. It's always sad. Schedules? School. Our school schedules. I see. He's the bait. I'm sorry, I think I need to go home for today. Wait, you're leaving already? We just got back. My homework. I forgot to do my homework. Homework, huh? Yeah, can't be skipping out on homework. School. Homework. Rain, you do homework now? What? Rain, right now? Homework? How did you? Shooting people? Homework? Homework. Who assigned? Yeesh. Scary. Who assigned it? Indeed. Oh shit. The game is lagging. Give me a sec. It's not wanting to load. School. Teacher. How much do you know? Jane didn't tell you everything, did she? Teacher's name? Jennifer. Ugh. Don't say her name. I got in serious trouble last time because you guys didn't let me finish my homework. Ugh. Jane got punished too, all because I failed. And now you're here to get in my way again? You ruined everything, everything! Are you gonna take responsibility if I don't get adopted? Oh, so in other words, that place is the school that teaches you how to shoot. The teachers assign you to kill people as homework. You don't know anything. Stop acting like you do. Rain pulls a handgun from his coat and takes aim. Ah! However, Chisato is faster. She draws her gun and shoots Rain's wrist. Wrist? Weapon right out of his hand. You know it's hard to predict, right? Lag? Hello? Please, just leave us alone. Rain shoves Chisato aside and bolts off the rooftop. Chisato! Don't worry, it's all good. Do you get that, Kurumi? How's the footage? Perfect. The audio quality is great too. Nice. Also, Frema, you were amazing. Great job baiting him. Thanks. We can chat about how it went later. For now, we need to check if there are other children and make sure the civilians are safe. Good call, let's head back. In the end, we didn't see anyone but Rain, and the rally luckily ended without a hitch. Something's not sitting right with me though. Why choose such a crowded venue for an assassination attempt? Was it even really an assassination attempt to begin with? It's possible the center was trying to get rid of Rain. That's not important. Now, have proof. Yeah, there's no reason to delay anymore. We have evidence that Jennifer's the culprit. She hired you before, right, pal? Yeah, something felt off back then too. After we finished the job she gave us, I should have dug deeper. If I had, fewer kids might have gotten hurt. Forget it, what's done is done. Yeah, and right now we need to hurry. If Rain went back to the center and reported what happened, they might try to flee. We should head there now so that they don't have that chance. Yeah, let's go. Late at night, with the rally behind us, we move carefully towards the Arc Child Protection Center. It's gonna turn ugly real quick, like, huh? That's my feeling. Sounds like, yeah. Okay. Anyway, we have Talks and Threats. A. As the night deepens, we arrived at the Ark Child Protection Center. Are they already gone? It's way too quiet. Let's take a look around. I want to go save Jane. Do you know where she is? Under the warehouse behind the building. She was locked up there last time. I think we should check there first just in case. I'll go with you. It's dangerous to go by yourself, we don't know what's down there. That's true, it's probably better if we split into groups rather than moving as a pack. You two go on ahead. Okay, we'll be back. Will they be back? Is this the place? Is this really where Jane and Rain were kept? The door's open and they're not here. This should be the place. Jane, Rain! Anyone here? You're infiltrating, right? Chisato's voice echoes emptily throughout the prison. I got a bad feeling about this. Should we head back for now? Yes, I think that would be best. Suddenly they hear the sounds of steps. I think there's someone's outside. As the two come up the stairs and step out of the warehouse, someone is there waiting for them. Jennifer. Hi there. I didn't expect visitors at such a late hour. Clearly, that isn't the main entrance. May I ask what you're doing here? Oh, the lights were out and it's so dark, so we must have taken a wrong turn. You expect such a lie to get through, Chisato? I mean, yeah, your lying skills are somewhat all over the place, you know. But that's a bit too big of a cover, man. I see. Will you mind coming with me for a moment? As Jennifer first turns, flashlight in hand, the scene hidden behind her finally comes into view. Dozens of children are aiming guns straight at them. And here I thought you were just helping a couple of lost visitors. I didn't realize it was a threat. Well, that depends on whether you're lost visitors or criminals who are trespassing. I suppose we'll find out soon enough, won't we? Trying to turn this on them, huh? Takina and Chisato are taking a while. Everyone, Jennifer took Chisato and Takina. What? Maybe they let their guard down. They were taken into Jennifer's office. Armed kids are stationed all around. Screw it, let's storm the place. What if that puts them in danger? They are already in danger. Nah, Jennifer won't do anything to them just yet. She'll probably use them as hostages. Hostages? That makes sense. She knows partners connected to this, so she can't be reckless. Yeah, okay then, how should we go about rescuing the two of them? I'll go alone to meet Jennifer. That is the most ballsy move. Commander making the ballsy move would usually means that it gets bad results. Because the gamble usually pays off, but they have to pay back in some way or form, right? That's how his gambles has been kind of set up for the while. What? That's even more dangerous. Hey, Jennifer has any sense, she won't harm me. Taking two of them hostage might have just been to draw me out. You sure? Also, Commander, yes? I answered quite a few of your questions today, so next time I'd like to answer some of mine. Sounds good? Yeah, I think there's something she wants to hear from me. So what, we just sit here and wait? No. You three gather as much evidence about what's been going on here as you can. Wasn't Rain testimonies already enough? The more evidence we have, the better. What reminded it? Reminded it because he's going to have to put in this evidence to guarantee the safety of them. Understood. But must save them. Chisato, Takina. I promise we will. I'm just tired of just talking slowly. Prima is not a great time to talk with, to be fair. Talks and threats. Yeah, I mean, the chapter was talks and threats really kind of understood how the story would have gone, right? I mean, it's blatantly obvious. The stories are not complicated. collab wise, they want to try to impress the people who are new to the game using the collab. So what they cannot do is to make it too complicated because they do not have a backstory to this world. They have to focus it more on the core aspects of how the dynamic will work, and then obviously introducing the commander to the player, right? So looking at this, what is the prediction, right? I mean, after we trade in, they have to bail themselves out because likely Jennifer will not fully trust, and then they want to end the commander to stop this project and then stop the Nikkes who are researching on this project using pulling the higher up string. That is my own personal guess. And since they have so much assassins, they can probably fight well as well. So if they want, they are an army as well. So, on the way up to Jennifer's office, I can feel countless eyes on me, but I don't see anyone. They must all be hiding. I stop in front of the door, take a short breath, and knock carefully. Please come in. The first thing I see when I step inside are Chisato and Takina in restraints. You made it. We have been waiting. Give me a moment, I'll make some coffee. Don't drink the coffee! There is clearly either poison or sleep paralysis bullshit inside it. That's probably what this girl is using all the time anyway. Jennifer calmly begins brewing coffee. Why are you doing this? I'm afraid you have to be more specific. Do you mean taking in abandoned children, feeding them and raising them? Well, I absolutely adore children. There's nothing more endearing than what they look at me with those bright, shiny eyes. Jennifer approaches me and sets down a mug filled with coffee. You know that's not what I'm really asking. Oh, is that so? Then, is this the sort of answer you were hoping for? I do what I do because there are so many children who needs me. Yeah, needs is a very offensive word here. They need you. Yes. In this suffocatingly small arc, just look at how many children are left without any protection at all. Children like that come to me. Because even if they are abandoned by everyone else, they still have to survive. You know, maybe based on this, it might be a good idea that who was it again? The girl who was with Oswald. Maybe it was glad that she didn't come to this protection center, knowing what the shit fest it became. Like obviously this is with someone with a background, with the Kavanak story. It could have been a lot worse and darker, huh? Anyway, because all I did was provide children who have nowhere to go with a way to be useful. One by one, people started seeking us out once they realized the value of these children. And that was the finishing touch on this little community, where the children and I belong. Though, to be honest, this most recent client was unusually troublesome. There's so many people who say they are too poor to pay taxes, yet they are willing to spend money at a place like this. It's unfortunate, but that's reality. Do you actually think everything you're doing can be forgiven? No, I wouldn't imagine so. But you know what? This whole reason I was able to establish myself here was thanks to you, Commander. What are you talking about? Our center had used to have a number of issues. We're making money off of the children, but we weren't particularly good at it either. The children would either die or they had to reach a certain age before they could bring in any money. Back then, I was actually raising the children with my own money.
Ridiculous, right? I'm not a philanthropist. Some of them would even get scared and run away. From a business standpoint, it was a complete loss. But then I reached out to you, Commander. Meaning? You thought I was suspicious even then, didn't you? Because you were. That's right, I was suspicious. People who do this kind of work tend to get used to their circumstances. They stop feeling any sense of danger. Once that happens, they lose the ability to distinguish between what looks suspicious and what's perfectly normal. But thanks to you, Commander, I realized something. The thought hit me. Oh, this won't do. At this rate, I'm going to get caught. I wasn't about to get dragged off to the rehabilitation center. I haven't made that much money yet. So I took care of everything that might look suspicious from the outside. And I started raising the children properly. Properly in what sense? Torments? As assassins, of course. People are interesting. If someone steals a piece of candy, they think it was a child. And if someone kills them, they think it was an adult. See, when a crime is committed, people usually look at whatever is most likely to have a motive. I took advantage of that, and I have you to thank for all of this, Commander. Don't be ridiculous. Why is it ridiculous? Everything needs a catalyst after all. Children who were once abused and considered worthless now have a home. In this center where they can laugh and play. Thank you for being our catalyst. This is going nowhere. You're just trying to rattle me, I need to ignore it. So, what's your point? Commander, I think you and I are a good match. So I'd like you to make you an offer. Be my business partner. Your business partner? Yes, I doubt being a commander pays all that well. You know what? You're thinking too much on the money aspect. The commander is actually not doing this out of money, to be fair. He's fighting for freedom. More like the what the America moral values entropy was supposed to be. Was supposed to be. Seeing how you risk your lives for a living, I'm sure your expenses add up. I'll give you 30% each month. Based on last month, that would be about this much. Jennifer shows me a calculator with a number on it that's far larger than expected. It's a lot, isn't it? In a society where money brings with it power, this amount is more than enough to change your life. The children get to live in a warm home and we continue to make a lot of money. You want me to take the money and keep my mouth shut? Well, I suppose you could think of it that way. I don't mind. What matters is this, I'm offering you a huge share of the life I've built. Sorry, but I'm not the type to be swayed by money. Oh, is that so? Then you have left me no other choice. Come in, children. The door I came in through earlier opened. Jane and Rain stepped inside. It's time you see for yourself how well I've educated these children. Request for assistance A. A-B, huh? Well, let's go. I don't think we can just poke around blindly. Where should we look? Kurumi, you find anything? You know, any shady locations or hidden rooms? Actually, there's something that's been bugging me for a little while. Follow me. Alright, let's check it out. The members of Cafe Sweetie follows Kurumi's drone. Just looks like a normal bedroom. There's a power running to this bed. I think it's hooked up to something. This bed is powered? What, like one of those heated beds when it's cold? Where our connected. This here, third drawer. Locked. It uses a physical key too, which means I can't hack it. Oh. You did that last time too. You seem to be brute forcing things. It's straightforward, I like it. Inside drawer. Yeah? What about it? Button. Yeah, that's what the bed's connected to. Go ahead and press it. What's that? Hey, the bed's moving. Oh, nice. A hidden basement under the bed. They really like this kind of thing here. Interesting. Time to go underground. Whoa, this place is huge. Sugar sweeps her foot over a mark on the floor. This bloodstain hasn't even dried yet. There are a bunch of weapons over here. Looks like this was used as a training ground. This is disgusting. Even Nikke training camps are better than this. What's this room over here? An office. An office right next to their training room. That's weird. Awfully empty for an office, don't you think? It's just a single computer. I bet you there's a lot of important stuff on it. Screw me. Yeah, I've been waiting for this. Hook the drone up to the computer. Okay. Give me a sec. I'm in. As always, you work fast. I'm going to need every file from this computer. It's all important evidence. Why, what's on it? Do you see that list on the monitor? Yeah? Name, gender, age, photo, notes. Looks like a profile list for each of the kids staying at this center. That's right. Now open the file next to it. The file marked with an X, right? Let's see. This is... What is this? There are addresses written here. It's an adoption list. So they've been pretending to be a legit adoption center. No, they actually did place kids with families. Those addresses are all real and the kids look like they are doing well. For an organization that cares for, protects and helps families adopt children, it looks like they did do their job properly. So that's how she avoided getting caught. That means even in a place like this, there were kids who managed to find families. Shh, this is pissing me off. What are those letters written on the side? EDF. Those are great. You seem that most of the kids who were adopted had bad scores. Wait, let me get this straight. The kids who were bad with guns got adopted while the ones who were good shots were forced to stay here and work? Wayne, Jane wanted adoption. What's their score? Let's see. Oh, Wayne got an A, Jane got an S. An S? Good scores, no adoption. Bad scores, adoption. The system screws over the kids who work the hardest just to get adopted. That's how they make money. There are plenty more files beside that. All the dark shit, dude. These are targets, documents about the training systems, you name it. Holy, they killed a lot of people. And made a lot of money. Hold up. Is this training regimen for real? There's no way kids can take this. Evidence found. That's most important. Yeah, no point overthinking it. Let's grab everything and head out.
Right. Hey, do you think Chisato and Takina are okay? They probably met up with Pal, right? Jane, Rain, I'm grateful you have been taking such good care of my children recently. So, why do you call them in? I'd like to show you just how well I've educated them. Children, say hello to our guests. Jane and Rain look at me and offer polite greetings. They then point their guns at Chisato and Takina. And what do you think you're doing? What do you mean? I'm going to have them killed. Cafe City girls may be Nikke's, but these two are humans. But Jane won't shoot them. Oh, but she will. The children at this center are very obedient when I tell them to do something. I just had to become your business partner, right? Oh my, did you change your mind? Unfortunately, your rejection of my initial offer marked the end of our trust. What? Who's to say you wouldn't sign a contract and then run away? I presented you with a way we could coexist. You were the one who turned it down. Now then, Jane, Rain, pull the trigger. I've hit way more than enough. Okay, the game is lagging. Give it more time. I mean, to be fair, this has been happening often. I can't do much though. Oh, you know what? That's a good image actually. HQ image, that's good. I mean, if you like, you can actually have this as a thumbnail, I guess. Whoops. Chisato, Takina's handcuff drops to the floor, and they both stand up. Huh? How do you do that? Getting out of handcuffs is nothing to a Lycoris. Chisato picks up a sharp pair of tweezers. Use a pair of tweezers? You two were trained somewhere too. No wonder you're not the least bit scared. I mean, obviously they're holding everything for evidence. At this point, it's a one big truck. Where do you put our bags? I left them somewhere else. They were rather heavy, almost as though they had weapons in them. Well, I guess we're doing this then. Bring it on. What? How amusing. Everyone come in. Kids with guns begin flooding into Jennifer's room. These people are bad, they're trying to attack me. I'm really scared. You'll protect me, won't you? Yes, Miss Jennifer. This assignment will count heavily towards your grade. Goes without saying that whoever does the best here will have a higher chance of being adopted. Yes, Miss Jennifer. Jane, Rain, let's go. I'm too scared to stay here. Okay. Okay. Being S rank? Interesting. Jennifer strolls out of the room with Jane and Rain, while the other kids move slowly, keeping Chisato and Takina at bay. Oh wow, we are pretty outnumbered here. We have to find an opening and breakthrough. The two stand back to back. Takina, we can't hurt the kids. I know. Yeah. We can indeed. Let's go. Hi. Okay. Choosing for yourself. Another good image. I know a lot of people use this as the image for the thumbnails because this event has been out for a while now. But really though, this looks a bit off for Chisato. Chisato and Takina close in on the children in an instant. You can shoot if you're right there. In tight spaces, the gun just gets in the way. With precise movements, they knock out the children one by one. You're only trained for assassinations, huh? That's why you're freezing up in a situation like this. We have to buy time for Miss Jennifer to get away. Start shooting, it doesn't matter if the kids behind there get hit. They're actually shooting? That complicates things. Suddenly... What the? There are already tons of kids down at the entrance. But up here is like a freaking rush hour train. Let's clear them out fast. Yeah, you guys made it. Yep. Woohoo, let's hurry up and wrap this up. The tide turned quickly once Cafe Sweetie joined the fight. With just light chops to the back of the necks, the kids were safely knocked out. Before long, none of them were left standing. Phew, this kid are relentless. You'd think they would have surrendered when half of them were down, but they all fought until the very last went down. By the way, where's Jennifer? She ran off with Jade and Rain. We need to chase after them. The problem is we'll need to figure out where they went. Okay, Kurumi. I attach a mini drone to Jennifer. Follow me. Okay. Before that, take this. Oh, you found them. Our bags. Thank you, where were they? We picked them up on our way here. I see. Wait. Is there a problem? Huh? No, it's nothing. My guess is right, we should be fine. Let's go. Something was taken from their bags, and it was already a tracker. Oh, the eerie music and suspense, dude. Alright, this should be far enough. I'm going to go through the underground waterway and hide. Thank you for escorting me this far. It was nothing. When can we see you again? Honestly, I doubt we will ever meet again. What? Why? But you say you make sure Jane and I got adopted together. You're right, I'm sorry I couldn't keep my promise. You should forget about me and find new lives for yourself. I know I often ask a lot of you. Thank you for always trusting me. Miss Jennifer, I believe you'll come back. I believe you'll get me and Jane adopted in a good home. Miss Jennifer, before you go, can I ask a question? Yes, but we have no time. Make it quick. Did you ever think of us? Your family? Okay, she became dark, huh? She suddenly turned dark, guys. That's more problem than you think. Yeah? What? That's such a silly question. You've always been my one and only family. Well, I'll be going now. I wish you the best in life. I'll wait for you, I promise. Just as Jennifer opens the underground waterway and is about to slip inside, the three of them hear the roar of a motorcycle approaching. Someone's coming here? That isn't possible. From the shadows of the dark alley emerge Sugar riding the motorcycle, with Milk and Frima sitting in the back, and three figures standing precariously on top. Hurry up and get off, Black Typhoon can take this weight. We're over capacity. Alright, just chill out. Haha, that was amazing! Oh, it looks like you showed up right on time. You're really persistent, aren't you? Jane, Rain, kill them! At Jennifer's signal, Jane and Rain open fire. He won't hit me. I can see it all coming. Then we just shoot her. Jane and Rain begin firing at Takina. Takina quickly takes cover, then starts to weave her way around. I knew it, she's just a normal human. Takina sprints while dodging the gunfire. And before they can even react, she's standing behind Jennifer with her gun aimed and ready. A gun isn't something you just fire at random. You should have watched where I was running and determined where I was headed. Didn't your teacher teach you that? So what are you gonna do now? Let me go. Nope. If I'm caught, Jane and Rain will be devastated. Don't worry, I can explain everything to them. Alright then, let us do it this way. Jane, Rain, point your gun at each other's head. Without hesitation, Jane and Rain raise their guns and aim at each other. If you don't let me go, I'll make them shoot each other. Jane won't shoot. Then Jane will die at her brother's hand, and Rain will become someone who killed his own sister. In any case, if you don't let me go, at least one innocent life will be taken. People like you care about that kind of thing, don't you? You have to protect Jane and Rain. After all this, all we gotta do is to let go. Are we gonna have to let her go free when she's right here in front of us? Well, if that's the case, can't I just do this? Do what? What? She just... Jane had shot Rain. Rain collapses to the floor. Now you can't run away, can you? You're insane. Shot your brother, you? Want to know a secret, Miss Jennifer? We actually knew the kids with the bad scores were the one getting adopted. Honestly, it was obvious. We knew better than anyone what each of the kids was each capable of. Still, I was okay with never getting adopted, because I thought we were already a family. How dangerous and wrong it was to hurt others. Just thought that maybe it wasn't so bad if it meant we got to stay together. But it looks like you didn't feel the same way. Guess I was wrong. Lied until the very end just so you could run away. You are the worst. Jane raises her gun and aims it at Jennifer. I almost forgot. I raised an attack dog. And quite well if I do say so myself. You never think get beaten. Shooting a stranger and shooting someone who felt like family are very different. Are you really gonna throw away what little humanity you have left like this? There's no need or reason to spill any more blood here. I start to move in order to stop Jane from killing. But immediately, Chisato stretches out her arms and stops me. Chisato? She's okay. What? Jane will be okay. Let's just watch. Okay. Are you really gonna kill me? Hmm? What are you doing, Jane? I'm your one and only family. You watch over me all this time, and yet you don't know a single thing about me. That is bold words. That is bold words. Oof. This right here. This is who I am. Thank you for raising me when I wasn't in your family. Don't do it. Don't shoot. I don't want to die. Don't shoot. Jane pulls the trigger. Jennifer falls to the ground. Chisato, what's going on? The gun. Yeah, when I got my bag back, my gun wasn't in there. Oh. Huh? Damn. Damn, that's actually kind of disturbing, huh? Came without even looking for it? I kinda had a feeling Jane was holding onto it. But how did you? Jane was walking slowly towards Chisato and hands her the gun. I'm sorry I took it without asking. Normally I never let anyone use my gun. But I'll make an exception just this once. Okay. That's something I realized when I saw the gun you used on Rain. The way to use a gun and not kill someone is easier than I thought. What mattered most was my choice. That's why I had to borrow your gun. Thank you for teaching me how to save people. And for lending me a gun that doesn't kill. It's like the sword. The sword. The experience of the sword, right? The weapons and its intended use. Some people feel it right that way, right? I guess in anime it does feel very much like that, but and it was Recoil always like that. I guess the Nikke writer decided to do it in the way that it's the same way of like holding a sword, and through experience and the life of the predecessors, their soul go into the weapon would then be able to uphold their morality kind of deal. I think that's what the Nikke writers were trying to achieve here, to kind of solidify their deep writing. I think it's not a bad choice though, right? Jane expresses a deep gratitude. So the gun Jane fired was Chisato's, which means those two were just knocked out, no one's dead. Bingo! I never do that again. I'm sorry. Let's study just like this one time, okay? Think of the children! I think this is a meme at this point, unless someone on the agenda list is inside the script writing. I hope not anyway. What am I supposed to do with you? Empty-handed, Jane walks over to Rain on the ground. Rain, just remember this. I didn't kill you because I chose not to. I chose to save you. I know why you were trying so hard, because that's all we were ever taught. You never learned how to help or save anyone. If you want to stay trapped here, then you do that. I'm going to leave. Because now I know how not to kill. I'm going to live an ordinary life. I'm guessing you won't be able to come to the cafe for a while. You'll be waiting. Drop by anytime. Okay. Jane looks at us, and just as she always has, she gives us a bright smile. I'm so beat. Hey pal, how did you go? Everything's good? Yeah. I turned the center and the kids over to Deputy Chief Anderson. Then I spent all night submitting evidence and writing reports. I just managed to get out. That sounds rough. Here, have yourself a warm cup of coffee. Ooh, thanks. And here's a parfait with extra hot chocolate. Huh? This is a parfait? Yes, the dessert I came up with some time ago. It was quite popular. Alright, of course, thanks for this. I will dig in. Oh, I'm pooped. What happened? I thought the cafe would only be closed for a day, so I came back the next morning. And no one was here. I thought everyone just went off to the market or something, so I went ahead and opened. We soloed. Customers kept pouring in, but no one else came to help. I ended up working till close all by myself for several days. Oh. Come on, I said sorry. We were trying to do something good and it just took longer than we thought. Next time, make sure you tell me first. Okay, okay. By the way, I'm glad things worked out and all, but when do we get to go back? Oh, about that. We have found the gatekeeper, we just need to head to his location sometime soon. Oh. Once we defeat the gatekeeper, we'll be able to return home, correct? Right. What, you said now there's time to leave? Yeah, of course. I really wish you all could come visit our world sometimes. That'd be nice. We won't be leaving right this minute. We still need to assess the situation and there's a lot to prepare. It will take some time. Oh yeah? Then I guess we had just have to keep the business running till then. Since today might be our last day, let's stay up all night playing board games. Well, if you insist, then I guess I'll join you. Hold on, we open in exactly 1 minute. We don't have time to be chatting like this. What, already? How the heck did that happen? Did you wipe down the tables? Not yet. Kurumi, give us a hand. Give me a hand. I can't, I'm busy. I think we're short on ingredients. I'll take the black typhoon and go buy some. Let me hop on with you. I know exactly what we are missing. Okay. The line's already insanely long. You'd think we'd be gone for months. Hurry, everyone, get in place. Prima flips the sign on the door from close to open. Our cafe, open. Please come in. And that's the end for the normal mode. Let's actually do the last one now. Man, I think the story was not bad in terms of what it was trying to showcase. I definitely enjoyed it. I think this collab, compared to Evangelion, and I did not really participate in Evangelion fully myself. I was watching Giguk's point of view for it. I think I prefer this, to be honest. Even though I mean, I'm personally more biased towards Recoil because I at least watch 90% of that show, that anime, compared to Evangelion, where I only watched 5 episodes. I have not finished Evangelion. Oh, let's see the epic log. Okay. The dice makes a clattering sound as they roll. 12, double. Tables, turn. Still got a chance. Let's go! 3. That's my turf payout. Is that Monopoly? That's Monopoly, huh? Oh, by the way, it sounds like we'll be going home tomorrow. They say they're gonna wake up that giant, the gatekeeper thingy. Right? Yeah, that's right. What, already? That's a shame. I was hoping we'd get to see Jane before we left, but it seems like we won't. Yeah, since we don't know when she'll be able to drop by. Tell her I said hi. Sure. 5. Hey, that's my turf. And he got a double curse, so the toes double. What? The look on your face is priceless right now, Sugar. That looks like a 7, Shisato. My turf, hey up. Aww. My whole body aches. Must have fallen asleep while playing board games. How long were we at it? Milk, Sugar, and Freema are asleep on the floor. Only the Lycoris girls are not here. I don't see the others anywhere. You know what? This is not a bad. To be honest, if they have this as the collab, actually no, that's not fair to the collab characters. They must have already left. Sato, Takina, and Kurumi probably got taken back to their world in a flash of light, just like the other visitors did before. Things are gonna feel empty without them for a while. After that night, we let the board game spread out across the table for some time. Just felt like they would come back, push open the cafe door, and ask to keep playing. A few days later, after several days buried in paperwork, I finally find the time to stop by the cafe again. Welcome! Huh? The deck cost you the same. Oh, it's you, partner. Yeah, we weren't ready to put things back the way they were, and the concept works, so we're keeping it like this for a while. Finish up all your busy work? Yeah, just barely. Hell, you're here. Hey. Yeah, I'm here. Yeah, any customers though? Yeah, we're closed today. We have been swamped thanks to Takina's new dessert, so we're making sure to take the day off regularly. That's good. Hey partner, since you're here, I want to ask you something. What ended up happening to the kids from the center? Ah, right. They're receiving psychiatric treatment under the central government's supervision. Makes sense, pushing them straight back into society would have been rough in a lot of ways. They probably need some proper schooling too. Also, several missing children were confirmed to have been at the center. Whoa, seriously? She was all proud about how she took in kids with nowhere to go and raise them. She conveniently left out the part about kidnapping them. What happened to Jennifer? Right, I almost forgot the most important question. Given the gravity of her crime, she's not getting off easy. I think they're gonna let her leave, but not in a way that will really be leaving. But making her into a Nikke? That's the best thing I've heard all day. I don't want her dying too easily. Lifelong suffering. Anyway, it sounds like everything's wrapped up, but that's a relief. Yeah. Sounds like a customer just came. Welcome. Huh? You're gonna welcome someone, at least you got to finish. Huh? What everyone doing? Huh? Following Cafe Sweetie's gaze, I look towards the cafe's entrance. A young girl stands there fidgeting. Jane! Hi everyone! You little punk, long time no see. You been good? Is it really okay for you to be out? Does this mean you can come into the cafe from now on? Well, bring coffee, desserts. They're all the same as ever. I'm doing good. I've been keeping up with my studies and they say I'm no longer a risk. As long as that man there accompanies me, they say I can come outside sometimes. I look over Jane's shoulder to see a large man watching from a slight distance. That makes sense, despite everything that's happened and the progress she has made, she still killed people. We're lucky they let her off with just this. Oh really? That's great to hear. Hey, I really miss you all. Where are the other two girls? They went back home. They weren't from this world to begin with. Oh, I wanted to show them how well I'm doing now, thanks to them. I'm sure they know. Milk puts her hand on Jane's head and ruffles her hair. Every time I'm allowed to come out, would it be okay if I came here to play? When I can't play? Yes! Of course you can. No. Oh. Rima? Yeah, I bet you're very busy. I shouldn't get in your way. Work. Poaching. Poaching, huh? What? Me? New dessert. Super. Popular. Crazy. Busy. Worker. Needed. We pay you. Is that really okay? I've never worked before. Bet it's okay. Just take whatever is right here and serve it to the customers. And when you do, give them a cute little smile. Yeah, Jane. Take this to that table. What is it? It's the new dessert Takina made before she left. It looks like poop. You're not supposed to say that out loud. It's really up here. Doing work like this should help her acclimate to society more naturally. So you're starting tomorrow, right? Oh, wait a second. I don't even know the next time I'll be allowed out yet. I'm just teasing ya. The two girls from another world managed to accomplish a lot in a relatively short time. They left Cafe Sweetie with a great theme for their cafe, introduced citizens of the ark to some bold, unconventional desserts, and gave the children from the center a precious gift, an ordinary life. Their absence will no doubt be felt for a while still, but even so, Cafe Sweetie is open for business today. You know what? With this ending, I do hope that they can actually bring back Jane whenever Cafe Sweetie story is next in the spotlight. Because generally speaking, I think this is a good place to actually get that build up. I think if they want to make it lore accurate, at least they need to do some version of it, right? For example, for the Stellar Blade collab, there were references and there were the black box. So generally speaking, there was just some stuff that were there that could be referenced, even if lightly so. But we shall see though, right? I think Jane hopefully will still be a permanent character in terms of the story. But yeah, it'll be awkward because we have to prep in with what we already existingly have, right? For characters like Takina and Chisato. It's a bit hard to reference it again because the collab likely doesn't give them access to mention them like that. Though the characters are in the game permanently, it doesn't really make sense for them to kind of cook it that way, right? So they will need to probably ignore the Takina, maybe one more aspect I guess. For the most part, yeah. Here's hoping in the future we will see Jane and Rain again. Okay, with that said though, I think we're done with the stream. We're finished all I want to do this stream, which was really finishing up the story of Lycoris Recoil. As said, I'm probably not going to be streaming the next event, whatever it is. I'm actually going to take a very long streamline. So whatever the case is, I will do the. If we come back sometime in the future, whenever that is, we will see whether we're going to continue on with going through the back burners for the main stories. I will try to make it so that collabs I'll still try to come back, but in terms of the side content main story, I will still be doing it the way where I was originally intending it to, which was after we push the main story, we'll push the side story again. Right, because we still have a lot of side stories here. So yeah, I think with that said though, I'll be taking a very long break, hiatus I guess. So just in case if you are just joining in now, I'm taking a long hiatus, an indefinite hiatus for the time being, and then do not rely on getting any updates I think for videos and for other stuff. So yeah, I think that is all I'm going to do. Without further ado though, thank you very much for watching. If you do want to still support the channel even when I'm gone, please remember to leave a like, press the subscribe button on YouTube, press the notification bell down below so that whenever I do my streams or upload, you'll be notified. And on Twitch you can leave a follow and it will help support the channel even if I'm gone. No, whenever I'm coming back in the future, if I stream again, which most likely I will, but it's just gonna be a long period, I will not be able to do it. Yeah, and then if you do want to look at what other game content I've done, I'll be actually finalizing all of the playlists right now in the YouTube over the next probably 2 weeks as the final send off for now. And then yeah, as said, I might finish up the Eternites project that we finished a while back, because there is literally only probably one stream content left, which is basically split the two. I might do it in a recording style because I can't do it in a stream style for this particular case. So yeah, but we shall see of course. Yeah, I think that's all for me. I will see you in the near future or far future whenever I'm thinking of stopping this hiatus, but I thought of this consideration for quite a bit. and that's why yeah, I'll probably make a video on it and then release it on and upload it over time as well. Basically, this is just an adjustment kind of period, and I really want to focus on the adjustment part. And streaming is fun, streaming is tough, but it can't really be a job in the first place. For me anyway, I've never been looking at it as a job. I'm just doing this because I like it. And yeah, I think game stories really does do a lot of, you know, enjoyment in it, and I do like it quite a bit, so that's one. But of course, during a transitioning phase, I'm feeling very overwhelmed, I think, and I can't really adapt well. So I'm just gonna take this break as sort of I wouldn't call it a holiday, but it just gives me breathing room for what's to come. And once I can actually stabilize myself, I will restart the stream as and when. And then, yeah, I also want to get a new setup because, as you can see, this setup has been working for a while, but I think in recent months, it's been getting really bad. So I do want to get out of this problem that I'm having right now. And the way I'm doing it is to get a new specs, change out a few things, change out of Windows. I'm going to go to Linux, so I'm going to see whether I can even use this same setup that I've been using. And then we'll follow up from that, right? I think a few TLDR, I guess, shout out before we end. Because I do not know when we come back whether in the online space is going to be the same as the past. For one thing I know, the online space is changing to probably, in my opinion, one for the worse. It's not for the better. Anonymity is an important thing. If your anonymity is gone, people can just hate on you whenever you want. Obviously, it makes law enforcement easier, but law enforcement technically have to go through certain channels to get your information, to find them, right? And even then, sometimes those are not even the real stuff. So generally speaking, there are a lot more stuff that needs to be done for whatever they want to do. Making yourself known is not the way to go though, because, you know, with the current setup of US, I don't want to go too much into this topic, but with Skynet happening, okay, I got a feeling it's a very bad thing, because it just means that if you talk back about it, they can just do that anywhere, right? They don't even need to declare anymore. And that's the problem. I think it lies is that this kind of, I wouldn't say, I say childish. I cannot really put any other word other than it's a childish mindset into this fray, right? Because if you let this childish mindset happen, it's also denying a lot of people's childhood, okay? I'll just be honest. But who am I to say? I'm just a normal citizen. I'm not a statesperson. I'm not a politician. I'm not sort of civil engineer. Right? We'll just do all our jobs and make sure everyone is on the correct value, correct skill set, and all stay in the correct lane. Right? That should help out a lot more. So if you ever want to contribute to a safer society, make sure it's aligned, make sure you're not easily triggered, make sure you're not overly hateful, make sure everything is thought from properly before you act, especially on online. So yeah, I guess that's what I just want to say. Who knows, maybe this is the last stream, you know, I do not know, but it's the kind of thing where I wouldn't know what will happen when we come back in far future when I start streaming again. Unlike Hiroshi Sora was able to do it because he knows everything and he could plan out everything, whereas even if I plan out right now, it will take a while for me to reach it. That's why I declared this hiatus. Yeah. Okay, I think without further ado though, yeah, I will see you beyond the horizon. I mean beyond the censorship, right? Beyond the current internet. And whatever it is, stay safe, respect each other, make sure you respect each other, and stay tuned for more updates if I ever come back, right? So yeah, see you and sayonara. Weenie X signing off.